What's going on, my good people of Facebook? This is my wife's 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross. She was going to buy a Corolla, and I was looking online, and I said, why don't you get a Cross? From the Corolla that she wanted, this was only $1,500 more, and you get a lot more room. Same engine and everything, but a lot more room. Now, this Cross is a completely base model. There are no options. This is, I guess, the cheapest that you can get. As far as a Corolla Cross goes. Does have a backup camera. Has hubcaps with steel rims behind them. My wife does want to change those, so maybe one day we will. Now, we'll have to look at the window sticker, which I have in the car. I don't know if this paint is extra. It's like a pearl white. I'm not sure. Again, this is her car, not mine. I let her do her thing. And the reason she wanted a Corolla or a Cross is she's going to do Uber as kind of like a little side hustle thing. So this car will get some mileage on it, and we wanted something that would be very reliable. Toyota, can't go wrong. Something very good on gas, and something with some room in it. So this checked all the boxes. Being that she's using it for Uber, she didn't need anything super fancy, nothing like that. Just a car to get the job done, right? So as you see here, there's no fog lights in here. I assume that's with a bigger model. It does have 169 horsepower. We've had this car for a week. 169 horsepower doesn't sound like much, but let me tell you, I've got a Camry. This car's got some pickup to it. Now, it does have a CVT transmission. I am not a fan of CVT transmissions. However, what Toyota has done has been excellent. And hold on, let me let this ambulance pass by. So, with a CVT transmission that Toyota does, it has what's called a launch gear. So when you're at a stop, it has one gear that's a launch gear that helps you accelerate, and then it gets into the CVT, which helps us take less stress off the CVT and helps it to last a lot longer. Toyota probably has the best CVTs there are made. So it does ride very nice. It's very comfortable for what it is. It rides nice, like I said, for what it is. Surprisingly, it rides better than I thought. I've been impressed with this little car. Interior, I like the way the light gray looks and everything. My fear is how dirty these seats are going to get. So either we may put a towel on the seats or seat covers. It did come with these rubber floor mats. This car has not been washed since we got it, and it has 199 miles on it. We've had it 1 week. Today I was filming some other kind of videos, and it's been raining, so a little bit dirty now. Back seat, I mean, it's got leg room. It's all right. Of course, we can move the seats up or whatever, but I fit in here. I've already tried it. It's a nice car. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, how well it rides again, and smooth. And this is the real reason why I told her, why don't you get this? I mean, it's got a nice trunk space. Came with this. Comes with a front license plate holder. Where we live, don't need that. Seats do fold down. No need to fold them down, but they do fold down. Again, it's got plenty of room. Again, it's a base model, so I don't have anything to push. I got to pull it down. Big deal. This is the key. Yes, it actually uses a key. It's not push button. Again, base model. But depending how you look at it, the way I look at it is it's one less electronic thing that can break. It's just a regular standard key. No push button to break, nothing like that. So for me, that's a good thing. My Camry has the exact same thing as push button. All right. Let's look at the license plate, window sticker. So it says 32 miles per gallon, 31 city, 33 highway. I will tell you, it had half a tank yesterday, and she filled it up, and it was $10. So cannot beat that. This was assembled in Huntsville, Alabama. We are currently in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, so a couple hours north of us. 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. Like I said, the CVT. And this is all the car comes with as base. And you all could take a picture of that if you want. Read it. LED headlights, LED stoplights, heated outside mirrors. All right, 8 8-in Toyota audio multimedia with 6 speakers. I'm not going to read all that. You guys can read it. As far as options, I guess there's this how much it cost. All right. All weather floor mats. They did charge $430 for that. Came with the car. Can't do nothing about that. After everything, delivery, processing, and all that stuff, $26,289. So that's what this car cost, $26,289. So far, obviously, we've only had a week, but knowing it's a Toyota, I think it'll be well worth that money. Should last a long time. And that is the goal. This might go to her daughter. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, cup holder here, little storage area here. The seats are not automatic. Again, base model. This is what you're going to get for a base model. It does have the absolute worst thing ever right here, which is the automatic start-stop, which, again, if you know anything about cars, that is a horrible idea. Every time you come to this noise will stop in a minute. Every time you come to a stop, the engine wants to shut off. Well, the engine does shut off. You could turn that off by pushing that button. I highly suggest you push that button and do not use that on your car. I've gone over it in other videos. If you have any questions why, you can message me. AC right here. I like it. Has knobs. Very easy to use. It's got that, what is that, USB-C, I guess it is. Little storage area under here. I don't know what will go here. Again, base model. Your parking brake. It's got hold. So hold is when you use that, if you turn this on when you come to a red light and you're sitting there, you could take it off your brake, and this will hold your brake for you so you don't have to keep your foot on the brake. Once you touch the gas pedal, it'll automatically release the brake and you can go. Comes in handy. Got the 2 cup holders here. A little bit of a storage area here. Got my wallet and stuff in here. A little bit of storage area. Another USB-C outlet and a cigarette lighter. Got a very spacious glove compartment. There's what the dashboard looks like. Again, only got almost 200 miles. We're almost there. As you can see in the upper right area, it does have, I don't know what you call it, lane departure thing where it keeps you in your lane. In case you are let go of the steering wheel, will keep you in your lane. Has obviously cruise control, and it has the cruise control where it will keep a distance that you can set, how far you want to stay behind cars. I personally am not a fan of that. I wish it just had regular cruise control, but it is what it is. That's the day we live in. As you see in the top left corner, it does give you your speed limit of the road that you're currently on. All right, every time you put it in park, it will activate the emergency brake automatically. But when you put it in drive, it will deactivate it. Display's nice. I like it. Here's the radio. Radio's a little different to me. If you ever get one of these and come and play with it, you'll see. It's it's just weird to me how it works.
19. I promise.
You also, it doesn't like have just like your radio stations, 98.3, 97 point, whatever. The way it has it here is like, here's 96.5 recently played. But this is the way you find the radio stations. You have to, from what I can see, you have to scroll and find your radio station and then click on what you want to listen to. Kind of weird to me. I don't know. But it is touchscreen. It does have, and what I cannot tell you right now, because I don't know, it does come with built-in hotspot on the car. So I got in here, I turned on my Wi-Fi on my phone, and I connected to this, and I got Wi-Fi. Right now, it's free. As far I do know that. I don't know if this is a trial period, if this is something that I have to eventually pay if I want to keep it. That's what I'm going to assume. Nothing's for free. I'm going to assume this is like 30 days, 60 day, whatever it is. And then if I want to continue to have hotspot in my car, I got to pay extra for it. It might be good for people if you sit in your car, jump on your laptop, connect to the hotspot, and do work. For what my wife and I use it for, not really necessary, but it may work for you. One thing I did want to mention, and I'm sure it's an option, I would assume. The only complaint I have at this moment about this car is there is no back window windshield wiper. And so when it's raining, this gets all full of this mist here that you can see. And looking out the back window from the inside through your mirror, it's hard to see because of all the water, mist, and droplets that are on it. It's actually hard to see out the back. This really desperately needs a windshield wiper. Again, more updated version may have it. I don't know. This one doesn't. That is my biggest complaint. Besides the mats on the car, I guess that was the only option this car had. The dealer did tint the windows. I did not do that. The car came that way. And it's funny because we had put a deposit on it and it came like 10 days later. And as soon as it got off the truck, they called us. We came over while we were doing the paperwork. They cleaned it and tinted the windows. We did not ask for that. But they did do it. They do it to every car. We are going to tint the front windshield though. All right, so up to the engine. Again, 169 horsepower. Don't know why I'm showing you the engine. People just like to see it. So, I'm showing it to you. Very easy to work on. Room in here, that's what I like. Easy to change the oil. Easy to do really anything. I mean, you got your spark plugs and stuff like that. Easy to deal with. Got your dipstick, your battery, air filter, radiator, fluid here, washer fluid here. Super easy, super accessible. Radiator down here. So, easy to work with. I do like the car. Anyone who knows me, I like V8s, V10s, V12s. But I have to say, this is a good car for what you're paying for the price. It's a very good car. So when we filled it up, I can't remember the exact amount, but right now it says 206 miles till empty. And that's where my gas gauge is at. When you fill it up, it's like 330 miles, I believe it is, something like that. And when it's just like I said, it's cheap to fill up. It only requires 87 octane, which I like. At half a tank, it was $10 to fill up. Gas is about, where I live, is about $2.65 a gallon. Sometimes a little bit cheaper, sometimes a little bit more. But overall, very good car. If you want an economical car with some room in it, I mean, again, it's not an Escalade, right? Doesn't have huge amount of room, but it's got enough room. Back seat, got enough room. The hatch in the back, got enough room, at least in my opinion. So if you want a good economical car, I would definitely recommend this car. It's a Toyota, can't go wrong. Again, you saw the price sticker, $27,000, I think it was. Now I don't remember, but for what you get, the reliability, the gas mileage, the smooth ride, I don't think you could beat it. And you can get higher. Like, I think this car goes up to about $35,000 fully loaded. They had one that arrived the same day with this one that was more loaded. I did not look at it, but I think if I remember right, the sales guy was telling me it was about $35,000. For what we're going to use this for, we don't need it. It's just to get people from point A to point B cheap, economically, and make some money. Again, the hotspot, I've looked into the owner's manual. I cannot find anything on pricing or if it's included or anything like that. So I am going to call my sales guy. I've bought 2 cars from him, and I'm going to ask him so he could tell me. Other than that, there you go. This is what you get for the absolute cheapest that they have as far as this car is concerned. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Leave a comment down below. I do respond to people. And y'all have a wonderful day.